Good morning, good morning, good morning, beautiful people. Good morning. It's Friday. Get your coffee, your tea, your water, your orange juice, whatever you drinking, and a little bit of me. Good morning, cousin Nikki. Good morning, beautiful. Good morning. So, first off, if you open up these two wonderful things on your face this morning, you've already started out with the blessing for today. And my prayer for you is that you continue on to receive blessings throughout the day, no matter how big or how small. But not only that, that you're able to recognize some of those blessings so that you can be humble and grateful, so that the universe will open up and pour out more blessings than you have room enough to receive. So, good morning, good morning, good morning. So, this morning on our fantastic Flourishing Friday. Good morning, Miss Dow. Good morning, beautiful. Good morning, Miss Wanda. Good morning, gorgeous. Good morning, Bird. Grand Rising, beautiful. How are you? Um, Remember today, you guys. Look, Miss K, I got you already. She was like, "Yep, I'm accepting all them Cabbage Patch love and hugs." Miss K, Miss Dow, I got you. Today is Angel Answers, you guys. Um, and y'all know how it works. Um, Nikki, I got you too. I got you. I seen you, babe. I got you. Um, we gonna get us a self-care car. She said, I got you, bird. Alex and Miss Wanda, I got you. Um, I got our affirmation for today. We're gonna get us a self-care card. We're gonna get us a card from the Sacred Forest, and then we're gonna go right on into. I know, right? She said I was stranded in Tennessee for 2 days. Yes. Good morning, good morning, Miss Crystal. How are you, beautiful? And yup, Miss Crystal, I got you too. I got you. So, um, you guys, I'm excited to be here this morning, despite whatever the weather is like. I hope that everybody is bundling up, and if you're not in that part of the land, that you are being safe regardless. Because it's Friday, you guys. And so we look forward to doing self care. Self care is not just for the weekend, you guys, it is for you all weekend. We talk about this, but self-care is definitely for the weekend because we work so hard during the week. And I know everybody don't work a regular Monday through Friday or whatever the case may be, but when we get those little funds, we need to take the opportunity to take care of ourselves. And sometimes we don't even understand what self-care looks like. um, and last weekend self-care was, Miss Wanda, patience. It was patience. It was being patient with yourself. And so I'm so excited that we take the opportunity to be patient with ourselves, to love on ourselves, to understand what we got going on. So it's Friday. I'm happy. I'm happy to be here. This and Miss Wanda, she on her landlord head. Ain't Alex. She on she gonna be on your head, Alex. Before she even start, I'm just telling you, she gonna be on your head, Alex, landlord, real estate agent. Our affirmation for this morning is, I rejoice in my ability to adapt. Ha! I rejoice in my ability to adapt easily to the ebb and flow of life. I rejoice in my ability to adapt easily to the ebb and flow of life. It's funny because having a conversation with Miss Wanda and talking about the computers and all of those things, guess what? We have to be able to adapt. There are things that transpire and this world don't continuously stay the same. And sometimes we have a hard time with just adapting. And so today they're encouraging you to, hey, just be like somebody dancing in the wind. Just embrace all the stuff that's going on. Embrace it and dance with that. so that you can adapt to everything that's going on around you. Because a lot of stuff that we adapt to don't even be stuff that be our own stuff. We adapt sometimes when we don't even have to. So I'm going to encourage you to know when you need to adapt for you or for your particular family, because sometimes we adapt and we ain't even supposed to. We adapt in some relationships that, guess what? We ain't even supposed to adapt in. We adapt to stuff that we don't have to. And so I'm encouraging you to know what you need to be adaptable on, what you need to change your circle or change your atmosphere. Those are all for you, not for other people. All too often we do that. There she go. I told you, Alex. She's like, yup. She's sending out an SOS, landlord, real estate agent lady. So let's get us a self-care card and we're going to move right on along today. Crystal, I am so glad that you were able to make it with us today on a Friday. She's like, I made it on a Friday, so give me a card, girl. So I'm so glad that you made it this morning. I hope that all that has been divine in your world, regardless of you making it every morning or not. We continuously still pray for you as well. Sometimes people pop on here and you just become a part of our community regardless. You don't have to be here every day to be a part of our community, Miss Crystal. Because sometimes our life don't warrant that. We be like, shit, I'm busy. I wanted to get up and catch the live. I can't do that, and it's okay. I'm a non-judgmental as far as that. I don't care if it's two people on here. Listen, I done got on here and talked on this live, and it be me by myself because I love me so much. So, like I said, when you become a part of this little community, guess what? You just be a part of the community. And we just take you in, love on you just like that. And even then, sometimes some of the messages don't be for everybody every day. You understand? And so I have learned not to get offended or stuff like that when people click off or whatever. It's not about me. It's not about me. And so as soon as I realized that, and I know that the message that I am bringing forth is coming from a pure intent and that it's coming from a spot of love. So I'm not offended when people are busy. I'm not offended when they just don't come. I'm not offended. That don't bother me. I'm okay. And I don't even know sometimes unless you leave a message in there saying, hey, or whatever, when you speak on the live, I don't know whether you went back and watched the live or not. And it's okay, because I'm just happy to be able to get my message across sometimes. Whoa, we never got this one. Our self-care card says change course. We ain't never got this card before. It says change course. And this is funny because I text somebody about closed doors. It says a closed door is an invitation from life to move in an even better direction. A closed door is an invitation from life to move in an even better direction. It's time to change course. And it's so funny. I guess so what I do is when I get these cards, you guys, or when I pull cards, I relate stuff to my own life so that I can properly put it in perspective like I'm supposed to. And so I have been talking to you guys over the last week or two about looking for employment or whatever the case may be. And my resume is the bomb. I don't know, everybody on here don't know me or haven't been around me my whole life. I have been a police officer. I have been a mortician. I have been a hairstylist. I have been a CSR. I have worked on cars. I have done so many things. And so my resume is the bomb, okay? Not to mention, I have education behind that as well. But I have not been able, I told you I have not been turned down for so many jobs in my life. And it has been hilarious. But they encourage me because they say, hey, when doors close, you know that we got something else better for you. And as I was explaining this and talking to my friend and laughing and chuckling about it, because I told her I'm just gonna persevere and keep going. And she said, let me tell you what she said. She said, hey, you might be looking for a job that's too cheap. I said, oh wow. I hadn't thought about that. She said, so my mind is processing. I haven't been looking for jobs that are that pay 20 plus dollars an hour. And I'm gonna tell you why, because I'm really honest with you guys. I haven't been looking for that because I don't want to be at their fucking job and I'm not gonna probably stay there. I just want some cash. I want to just do what I want to do right quick, and then I'm probably gonna blow the doors with it. I'm just saying that's probably why I haven't been applying myself like I supposed to. So I've been looking for little rinky dink ass jobs because that's what I've been doing, and I've been getting turned down for them. And so my cousin, my friend says to me, she says, Teresa, you have all this education, you have all of these things going on, and you're looking for jobs that you definitely don't fit in. But I don't want to get a job that I do fit in because I don't want to stay there. And so, like I said, I'm just really honest with you guys. I've gotten spoiled with being a mortician and being able to work as I want. I've gotten spoiled like that, and I don't want to have to punch somebody's clock. I know that sometimes it is feasible because I have to live or whatever the case may be, but I've gotten spoiled, and I'm just really honest with you guys. I've gotten spoiled to the way that I work and the way that I'm able to move around or whatever the case may be, and I really just don't want. And maybe that's why I keep getting turned down for fucking jobs, because they probably feel it in my, everything is energy, you guys, and they may feel it in my energy that, hey, she's not gonna fucking stay here. So it's okay. I know, and I thought about that too, and I've been thinking about it. I know. I know, Alex, I know. And I've been looking for jobs that kind of, will be able to be suffice for me to be able to, travel around, because I'm going to Arizona. And like I told you guys, I don't know if everybody heard me yesterday. Yeah, I already done booked my moving truck to get up out of here. Yeah, I did that already. So I'm definitely with no money. With no money, I booked the moving truck because I'm confident that I'm getting out of it. I ain't playing. I'm not playing. I'm over it. I am over it, you guys. And so my thought process was, hey, maybe I can get a little work at home job or whatever, and it's able to move like I move and go around and just do whatever. But however they see fit, I am going to be adaptable into whatever it is that I need to do to get to where I need to be at. It's not as if I'm not taking action to get there. It's just that it's taking a little time, and it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. They're going to do everything I need them to do like they usually do. And I'm going to laugh about this later because that's what I do. I just take pride in knowing that everything is already taken care of for me, even when I don't feel like it, even when I'm struggling, trying to figure out everything. Again, I ran across a post where the girl was talking about how this spirituality and stuff is connected to monetary money. People see making money off of it, and the whole thing is that sometimes I know that people get paid for their time and therapists and blah blah blah, this and this, but it's just me, and I'm not speaking on anybody else. I just don't feel right taking money from people just trying to teach them how to love themselves more. And it's just me. It's just me. I'm not talking and bashing anybody else because That's their belief. That's what they got going on. And that's not what I'm here for. I am just here because I think that we all have superpowers. And I think that we all should be able to use our own superpowers. It's not that I'm better than anybody else. It's just that sometimes we advance a little more. We learn what our superpower is and we get our niche and we get going. And so I'm just encouraging people to do the same thing. Use your superpower. You have intuition, all of these things. And so I just encourage you to do that. Let's get our card for today. It's the Wizard of the Woods. Wizard of the Woods. It says focus. Wizard of the Woods. Focus. I'm going to take that immediately, the focus card, because sometimes I lose focus. Sometimes my mind is all over the place. Sometimes I can't get a grip, don't know where I'm going. And so sometimes I just need to focus. And so I'm taking this. It says, a wisp of smoke rises out of the glade, and in an instant the smoke transforms into a wizard. His long gray beard reaches halfway down his chest, and his iridescent, shimmering robe constantly changes from various hues of green, deep emerald to light spring green, to the bright color of grass in the summertime. He leans toward you, lowers his voice, and says, "Your wish is my command. However, you must be very clear and focused on what you truly desire. You must be very clear and focused on what you truly desire." It says, there is true magic in the world. However, to experience it, you must be able to direct your intention in a direction of your dreams. A lot of us, we have a hard time with directing our intentions towards our dreams because our mind isn't focused like it's supposed to be. We got scatterbrain, we be all over the place. And so we don't get to focus on our dreams. That's why they tell you sometimes you got to get quiet. You got to get in your closet. You got to get away from people so that you can focus on your dreams. It says thoughts are things. Thoughts are things. And as you focus your thoughts toward the good, you will attract more positive experiences and loving people into your life. The more it says, as you focus your thoughts towards good, you will attract more positive experiences. We already know what can go bad, but what can go good for you? If you think about what can go right, immediately when you think about a problem, you think about what can go wrong. But if you can change your mindset and think about what can go right, you will usher in, you'll change the energy of what you got going on. So guess what? Things can start to go right. We look at problems, situations, and we can instantly think of all of the things that can go wrong. Instantly think of everything that can go right. And it can change your life. It says, if you direct your thoughts toward that which isn't working, you will create even more challenging situations. If you focus on the stuff that ain't working, you create more challenges. So you think up these problems and they become problems because we don't understand how much our thoughts. And then in the back of your head, you be thinking, I knew that shit was going to happen anyways. Well, if you think about it, you knew it was going to happen anyways because you thought it up anyways. I'm just saying. Because your thoughts are powerful. It says, if you are pleased with the direction you are going, concentrate on what you desire, not what you don't want. Because you already know what you don't want. So why would you even be thinking about what you don't want? You focus on what you do want. It says to develop inner power, Gather your energy and focus intently on one thing. One thing. Also, diminish activities that aren't essential to this goal. So, if it's not pushing you towards that goal, then guess what? You should not even be doing it. You got to focus on one major thing at a time. I know we got 50 million things going on, but it's one major thing that you got going on. Ain't that right, Miss Wanda? It was just her moving from Alabama to Detroit. That was one thing to focus on at a time. And she probably had a million damn things going on, but that one thing is the thing that I got to stay focused on. Because I got this one thing going on that's more important than everything else that's going on. And I got to focus because I need to get there. So my one thing right at the moment is to get my ass from here to Texas. And then my one thing is going to be to get my house onto that land. You understand? In Arizona. So I got to stay focused. It says diminish activities that aren't essential to this goal, and it will be just a matter of time until miracles begin to unfold. Because if you're focusing all your attention, all your love, all your actions into the thing that you want the most, baby, they can't do nothing but give you beautiful things out of that. No matter what it looks like. No matter what it looks like. You don't persevere past it. It says, the spirit of the wizard of the woods says, put your attention on what's worthwhile, loving, and beautiful. That's what will manifest in your life. What you focus on is what you create. What you focus on is what you create. So if you focus on chaos, you're going to create chaos. If you focus on negativity, you're going to create negativity. If you focus on positivity, you're going to be a positive person. Whatever you put your focus to is what you're going to create. If you want love, you're going to create love. It says this is a time to choose just one thing to focus on. One thing, rather than a slew of things. And it said, watch the miracles happen. One thing at a time. One major thing at a time. I know a lot of us like to multitask. I'm a multitasker. I do all kind of stuff at one time. But I got one major thing going on at a time. One. And so I'm going to encourage you guys to focus. I know we got a lot going on. I know with the boo stanks and with our grown children or whatever, I know we got a lot going on. But nonetheless, we have to stay focused and adaptable. Good morning, Razia. So you guys just seen my BFF. She just pops on the line as I just go and be talking about it. So my energy just seemed to bring that, huh? So you guys, I know y'all ready. Our self-care for the weekend was change of course. So don't worry about the closed doors. Closed doors mean something better is coming. And stay focused. Stay focused on that one thing. It's that one thing you got going on. And so, Razia, we are doing angel answer cards this morning. I'm ready. I'm moving the other cards out the way, you guys. And I don't know if you want a card this morning, Razia. And let's get it. So we're gonna start. Miss K, you are first. Dow, you are after Miss K, and Nikki. So she gonna say yes, please. What you giving me a number for? It's angel answers today, sweetheart. So you get to ask the cards a question. Miss K, you know how it works. Put a heart in the comments when you want me to stop shuffling the cards. I know, right? What happened here? Okay. right. This what you got, Miss K? They said you so worried that they needed to encourage you that you shall have success. I want you to, I'm gonna put this card because do you see how that angel is? Do you see how their arms are up? They have given it to them, and hey, I shall have. I'm gonna read it for you because I don't know what you asked them, but here we go. Let's get it this morning. Success. I got you, Razia. She said, I'm getting it. Mm. It says, congratulations. You are on the road to success, Miss K. You needn't have any reservations about your situation as it's going to work out beautifully. It says it's going to work out beautifully. It says part of living a successful life is taking care of yourself. Part of living a successful life is taking care of yourself. It's wonderful to have many things to be grateful for, but make sure you don't wear yourself down by working too hard. Take time to enjoy peace in your life. And so it's funny because I can hear you saying, like, that's all I got is peace. And I'm quiet and this and this. And that's not what they saying. What they saying, Miss K, is that you've come a long way, sweetheart. And they understand that things are still going on in your life and you still have things that you worry about. They said, take an opportunity to just step back and be grateful for the stuff that's already happened and believe and know that they are going to take care of the things that you need them to take care of. Remove the timing and all of that from it. I understand that. But they have not left your side, and you know that. Because if they have, you wouldn't be where you are right now. And so, even in the moments where you think that stuff is backsliding and you took one step forward and it seemed like you're going 10 steps back, they said, no, we have to work some things out. We have to work some things out. And I know I understand. And so, Miss K, I want you to know that you are doing great. I know you have some obstacles. I know there are some things that come up. They said you have been handling those things with poise and grace. And people don't know that it probably cracks you up and breaks you down on the inside. But they say, know that we are right here and we will take care of you, sweetheart. It's okay, sweetheart. It's okay, Crystal. So, Miss K, it'll be successful, sweetheart. Miss Dow. It's okay. It's okay. It's your turn to burn. Nikki, you are after Miss Dow. Bird, you are after her. So I'd have been quit. I know. I know. I know, Crystal. But guess what? When it's your turn, let's see what we get. Because maybe we can pray you another job. Because I know I is. Believe me. Miss Dow, it's your turn to burn. Put a heart in the comments when you want me to stop. Miss Nikki, you are after. Okay. What happened here? Nope, it didn't. I thought it flipped the card over. Okay, Miss Dow. Listen, Crystal, we are a small community here, but we love everybody here. Ain't that right? I see you, Dial. I got you. We love everybody here, and we want you to be doing absolutely great. And we want you to be in a spot of feeling good about everything that you do. And so we encourage that. And so definitely, definitely. Miss Dow, I want you to look at this lady, but it says you're ready. I don't know what you asked them, but you're ready. Let's get it, Miss Dow. What you got going on, lady? Because they said you ready. I want to know what you ready for. What are you ready for, lady? It says all your past experiences have led you to this moment. All your past experiences have led you to this moment. You've studied and grown spiritually in many ways. And I have already commended you on growing spiritually because you have, Miss Dial. And I haven't seen her physically, but you have. You have grown spiritually. You have. And you are learning to listen to yourself, your intuition, your energy. It says there is nothing more to do. You're ready to move forward and to embrace the person you know in your heart that you are meant to be. And so, what this card says is that you are definitely trying to take steps and walking and working towards the person that you want to be. And so they said, hey, you are ready to move forward. We are proud of you. You are ready to move forward. Continue to move forward. And sometimes I laugh because we talk about backslide in church. And sometimes they don't explain to us. We think backsliding is backsliding back into doing whatever it is that we're doing or whatever we did before we got into the church. But sometimes a backslide is just a quick backslide because sometimes we're human and we're having a human experience. And sometimes the red flags look green and we do some stuff that we're not supposed to do. Don't punish yourself so bad about those things either, because you are learning. You are still learning. No matter how old we get, you are still learning, Ms. Dial. And so I am encouraging you to keep moving forward because that card said that you are ready and that they are grateful that you have been spiritually tuning yourself. Not to say that you right where you want to be at, but you ain't where you was last year. And so I'm grateful for that, Ms. Dial. And I'm proud of you. So, Nikki, I'm going to do you. And then, Crystal, I'm going to do you after Nikki. Okay? I'm going to do Crystal, you guys, after Nikki. Oh, Nikki. Girl. Okay. So, as I'm as I'm shuffling the cards and I'm gonna do okay. So Miss Nikki, yep, you got a jumper. I'm sorry. Yep. So Miss Nikki got a jumper, and so you get two cards. So you get two cards. So your jumper, Miss Nikki, says communicate clearly. Communicate clearly. But the card I pulled says get more information. So if you put that together, it says get more information so so that you can communicate clearly. So let's get it. We're gonna get more information first, and then we're gonna get the communicate clearly. It says the situation you're asking about requires more information in order for you to make a wise decision. Approach those knowledgeable about the topic to solicit their advice. If there are friends or family members in your midst who have insight into the matter ask for their observation. So if it's people, family members or friends that know about the situation in particular, they say, hey, ask them about what you think what do they see from the outside looking in. It says you may need to do some analytical research in order to get the data you need. This could include reading books, taking classes or seminars, and it's funny because you have been and have done these things for some of the stuff that you're going through. It says, or gathering information from the internet. And so, I don't know exactly what you got going on because we do know about and I don't know why the car popped in my head. They said, hey, before you purchase, make sure you get more information and make sure it ain't no Kia either. So get more information about whatever it is that you're purchasing, whatever it is that you're going to do. And so it says communicate clearly. So let's get it. Let's get what you got to communicate clearly about. It says this situation requires very precise and careful communication. Don't assume that others involved understand what you want or need from them. In-person discussions are preferable, but if that's not possible, make sure that your communication method is very thorough. This card can indicate that there has been a miscommunication that is creating a challenge for the parties involved. By clearing up this misunderstanding, you can heal the situation so that everyone can start moving forward. They said that's not the particular thing that you got going on. That's not it. You haven't had a miscommunication with anybody. It's something that you're going to need to clearly communicate. And I don't know why I keep getting the car thing. They want you to be clear. You know what? Don't you stop. They want you to be clear as well as to ask questions. Even and I know that we've purchased a million cars by now, but even with purchasing a car, ask questions. Ask, is there a penalty for paying a car off early? Ask about warranties. Ask about how long you have before a particular warranty is up. Ask about any and everything, because the question that you don't ask, the one that's sitting in the back of your head, when you drive off of that lot, when you drive away with that car, that's going to be the thing that end up being an issue. So take your time and ask all the questions that you want to ask before you make that purchase, because you got some stuff going on and they want you to get a reliable means of transportation, because that other car did you good and you're looking for something suffice to be able to do exactly what that other car did and to hold up for the years that it did. And so pay attention. I don't want you to get got, because we ain't be on here talking about that. So I asked for you guys to allow me to do Crystal right quick. I know you're still here, Crystal. Allow me to do Crystal right quick, and then Bird, you are after Crystal, okay? Nikki, I love you so very much. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And it may be that yeah, there's a problem. Maybe I gave up a card. I gave up a vehicle. I gave up a damn vehicle, and the guy fixed the fucking pipe on the vehicle. Gave him my car for a little bit of nothing. So, I'm just saying. So, Miss Crystal, it's your turn to turn, and I'm shuffling the cards. I want you to think of a question, sweetheart, and put a heart in the comments when you would like me to stop. Okay. No, I haven't missed you, Miss Wanda. No, ma'am. I'm waiting on Miss Crystal to stop me from shuffling these cards. Because in a minute, she finna get a whole little jumper out here trying to get off the deck here. You ain't missed nothing. Not yet, Miss Wanda. Woo, girl. Okay. So, I don't know what you asked them, Miss Crystal. Here's your card. It says within the next few months. Within the next few months. And I don't know why I get this around the time that the weather breaks. And I don't know what the weather is like where you are. I'm sorry, I was gonna say something wrong. But it says around the time that the weather breaks. And so let's get it. It says within the next few weeks, months. It said months. Within the next few months. It says in the next few months, what you are asking about will occur. Whatever you ask them will occur within the next few months. Divine timing means that other people's free will choices are also involved. So keep the faith while all of the pieces of this puzzle come together and the situation resolves itself beautifully. So what is happening is that you are asking for something, like the job, and they said that because there are other people in play in the background, and I talk about this on the live. There sometimes our timing is different than their timing because we have free will, and so hey, they got to work with another individual to get you where you need to be at. So they said, we know that you're tired and we understand that you got some things going on and that, hey, I want to give up right now. But they said, hey, don't give up before the golden nugget is right there. And what are you doing to make sure that you persevere past this moment? While you're waiting, I want you to brush up that resume. I want you to start to see what a new job looks like for you. What do you want to do as far as a new job? And so, with that being said, you got it coming. They said, be ready when it gets here. So, have those things prepared and start to look for the kind of job that you want. Something that makes you happy. Stop looking for mediocre stuff. Look for stuff that makes you happy, makes your soul sing. And then you'll find the kind of job that you want and not just the job that needs you. So, good morning, y'all. So it is Bird. It's your turn to burn, sweetheart. It's your turn to burn. You are welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome. And you are welcome to come back and see us whenever you are ready. Bird. And then it's Alex. And then it's Wanda. Bird, Alex, Wanda, and then Z. So, Bird, it's your turn to burn. Ask a question. And you are more than Crystal, you can come and check us out whenever you get ready and whenever you got a question. And I am more than happy to answer the question for you if I can, if they allow me to. Okay, Bird. She said, right behind my landlord. I know, right? You are. There you go, Bird. They said, one more for the chopper. You got the success card too. So what you asked them about, Bird? You got this card too, girl. Her arms are raised up high. She got her arms flipped out. What are you asking them for? Because they said, hey, it's going to be successful. And I am going to read it again. It says, congratulations. You are on the road to success, Bird. You needn't have any reservations about your situation. You needn't, and they throw a little extra in there as I'm talking to you guys. You need not feel guilty about taking care of your damn self. That's a problem with you. They said, hey, you're gonna stop feeling guilty for doing things for you. I'm just saying. You need not have any reservations about your situation, as it's going to work out beautifully. Part of living a successful life is taking care of yourself. It's wonderful to have many things to be grateful for, but make sure that you don't wear yourself down by working too hard. Take time to enjoy peace in your life and stop feeling guilty for taking care of yourself, because that's what you're supposed to do. Is take care of yourself. And it's so funny. Every time you purchase something for yourself, or you make yourself feel good, or you're in a spot of joy, you get this all of a sudden, damn, I shouldn't have spent that money on this, or damn, I shouldn't have did that. Why can't you do nothing for yourself? You work hard and you can't take care of yourself. You can't do anything for yourself. That money that you make ain't for you to give to everybody else. I'm just saying. So they commend you on doing really well, Bird. You're doing really good. But stop being so hard on yourself for taking care of yourself at that. Alex, it's your turn, Bird. Woo-hoo. Good morning. I'm getting it this morning. It's Friday. I ain't gonna forget. I'm gonna give me a card too, because I told you I let them be off in my business too. So I was like, shuffle them cards. Girl, you good. You're good. The whole thing is that stop being so hard on yourself. You're so hard on yourself when it comes to spending money for yourself. I don't get it. Okay, Alex. She said, come on, tell me what I need. Okay, Alex. That Capricorn been Capricorn and you've been Capricorning, because your card says compromise. I'm going to get you a little closer because you see it says compromise. And I'm chuckling and laughing because I have never seen Alex Capricorning before, but she probably have been lately. Capricorning. And if y'all don't know what that is, get y'all a Capricorn and y'all will know. It says, in order to create a happy outcome for this situation, so whatever you ask them about, you will find it necessary to compromise. Allow yourself some time to become clear about what is truly important to you. What is truly important to you, not nobody else. They said, consider yourself. A lot of times, Alex, you consider everybody else that's involved in a situation without considering how it's going to impact you. They said, please, in the midst of the compromise, consider yourself, because you are truly important. Also, take note of matters where you would be open to changing your position. Work towards an agreement where everyone wins. Be open to cooperation that would allow you to get what you need while also assisting others in fulfilling their desires. This particular thing is not about that. It's not about that. And even though I'm reading this, it says be objective about finding a balance between respecting everyone else's viewpoints and still being true to yourself. And the funny thing is that the compromise is that you can't keep compromising yourself. And so, even though this particular card says this one thing, they keep saying, stop compromising yourself, because you think about so many others and what they have going on, and how whatever judgment or whatever situation or whatever decision you're finna make, you tend to think about everybody that's involved and people that's not even involved. And they said, hey, guess what? This about you. So they're encouraging you to compromise for you, though. Of course, it's going to come out good for everybody else, but for you. Yes, you always think about everybody else before yourself. And so this compromise card came up, and it was so funny, but they said, stop compromising you for everybody else. It's okay to want the whole thing to turn out fine and all of that. I know she like, damn dumb card. But they said, stop compromising you, because you are important, sweetheart. And the more you keep looking in the mirror saying that, baby, you are important, Alex. And I'm going to just keep telling you that you are important, Alex. You are important. Miss Wanda, it's your turn to burn. You are important, Alex. Razia, you are right after her. You are important, Alex. Sometimes we just don't know how important we are. So I know. She said, I hear you. I hear you. You are important, sweetheart. And we think to ourselves, little old me, how important could I be? Very important. It ain't even your turn, Razia, but here, Miss Wanda, because this you. She said, let it rip. You next. She said that middle child shit. You see your card, Miss Wanda? It said, don't stop, girl. You see it? It said, don't stop. I ain't seen that card before. Miss Wanda be coming on here pulling out some stuff. It says, don't stop. It says, this is not the time to give up. Continue to move in the direction of your hopes, dreams, and plans. That's all right. You next. You next, Z. This is not the time to give up. Keep moving towards your hope, dreams, and plans. You are on the right path, and you should see progress as long as you stay the course. So everything will work out in divine order. And even some of the things that you see, some of those things don't have nothing to do with you. So don't pick up stuff off people's plate that don't belong to you. They said it is very important that you stand your ground and believe in yourself at this moment. Stand your ground and believe in yourself. Come from a loving spot. That's all it says. Don't let others intimidate you into quitting. Do you hear that? It says, don't let other people intimidate you into quitting, because they might have some snotty attitudes and fucked up questions. But guess what? You got a whole little guide that back you with this. So they said, keep going the course. Don't worry about what other people got going on. Just because they don't have your vision doesn't mean you shouldn't follow your heart. So you know the right thing to do. And this is just confirmation that you know the right thing to do. Just keep pressing forward, sweetheart, because they got your back. Just keep pressing forward. It said, don't stop. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know why I heard that horn playing in my. Dun, 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 dun. Ah! Absolutely. Razia, it's your turn to bird. Miss, I want to jump on here and get me a card. People like playing with these cards. I told you guys I'm gonna get me a card before I get off here too, because I let them go ahead and roll my business too. I don't be caring. I tell y'all my business anyways. I be on here like, yeah, let me tell y'all about what happened last week and how I ain't gonna do this no more. You are welcome. Stay strong, sweetheart. You are doing absolutely amazing. You know that your intuition don't guide you wrong. So, hey, stick with what you know. And again, if Miss Crystal is still on here, thank you for joining us today. And Razia, are you asking the card some questions, lady? She said yes. So your card says peaceful resolution. Oh, peaceful resolution. It says the challenges you're inquiring about are going to come to an end. Conflict will cease and soon be replaced with harmony. There will be a sense of peace shared by all, even if some only agree to disagree. Disagreements will be resolved in your favor. This includes struggles with employers, legal battles, arbitrations, and even strife among family and friends. So be forgiving and understanding with those who may have been in error. Allow peace to come with grace and dignity for everyone. And this is so funny because this card, I know, but this card is so fitting for her because if you know Razia, she is definitely always looking for a peaceful resolution. And even with this card, even with the peaceful resolution, they are encouraging you that the peaceful resolution be for you. Don't compromise you. Again, here we go. Don't compromise you and your integrity for nobody. For nobody. For me, for nobody. For your children, for nobody. So you are always looking for a peaceful resolution. That is the person that you are. You stay in that spot and they love you for that. But don't compromise who you are and your integrity and the person that you love the most, which is you, for anybody. So they're encouraging a peaceful resolution. She said, of course. I know, right? And so before we get off this live, this on this fantastic Friday, I'm finna give me a card because, like I told you, I don't have no problem with them being off in my mess as well. I ain't gonna get on here and tell you about yours, and I ain't gonna talk about mine. So let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Give me a card, and then I will let you guys go for the weekend and get y'all some self-care. Focus. They said focus this weekend, you guys. Focus, focus, focus. And here we go. Bingo. Mine says in the near future, you guys. This is what I got in the near future. And it says what you're asking about will occur very soon. So you won't have to wait much longer. Stay optimistic and continue upon your current path and be open to receiving. Be open to receiving. Thank you so very much. I definitely appreciate that this morning. They said, hey, what you're asking them about, it is going to come to fruition. It'll be absolutely fine. Be open to receiving. And so with that being said, you guys, I want y'all to take the opportunity over the weekend to know that, listen, first of all, just because a door closes doesn't mean that that it doesn't mean no. It just means change the course. I know. She said new job with a relocation allowance. Alex, I'm with you on that. Change the course. That is y'all thing, because just because doors close don't mean that other doors don't open. Doesn't mean no. It says, hey, make sure that you focus. Focus. Focus on one major event at a time. And I'm taking mine because mine says in the near future, everything that I ask them for, all I got to keep doing is moving towards that one thing. That's all I got to do is keep moving towards that thing. And so it's Friday, you guys. I love you so very much. I hope that everybody have a wonderful weekend. Take the opportunity to love on yourself. Know that, hey, closed doors don't mean locked. They don't mean that you're not going to get something better. I encourage you to love on yourself all the time. And don't compromise you in order to save somebody else. So I love you guys so very much. Go ahead and get on through this Friday so y'all can get y'all hump on this weekend. And I will definitely see you here Monday morning for the card of the day. I love you guys so very much. Be blessed and be safe this weekend. I'll see you Monday. Bye-bye.